In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve a system of linear inequalities. To determine whether an ordered pair is a solution to a linear system, substitute the ordered pair in each inequality. If the ordered pair is a solution of both inequalities, then it is a solution of the system. So the first example says, determine whether the ordered pair is a solution to the system. Justify your answer algebraically. All that means is show all work. So here's our system. We have x is less than 3 or less than or equal to 3 and y is greater than x plus 1. For our first one, we have the ordered pair 0, 2. So 0 is going to go in for x and 2 is going to go in for y. So our first equation, or first inequality, is x is less than 3. So in this case, x is 0. So we'll have 0 is less than or equal to 3. Is this a true statement? Is 0 less than or equal to 3? Yes, so that one works. But remember, it has to work for both. So now I have to try the second inequality, which is y is greater than x plus 1. Well, in our ordered pair, y is 2, and then x is 0. What is 0 plus 1? 1. Is 2 greater than 1? Yes. So because it worked in both, this is a solution to the system. It's not the only solution, but it is one of them. Now let's try example B. So for example B, x is -1 and y is -4. Our first inequality is x is less than or equal to 3. X is -1. Is -1 less than or equal to 3? Yes. Our second inequality is y is greater than x plus 1. In our ordered pair, y is -4 and x is -1. -1 plus 1 is 0. Is -4 greater than 0? No. So because it doesn't work in the second inequality, it is not a solution of the system. You can graph systems of linear inequalities using Desmos the same way you graphed linear systems of equations. So on these examples down here, it says graph each linear system below in Desmos. And again, to get there, you're going to go to Desmos, that's an S, .com/calculator. And then you're going to state if the given ordered pair is a solution of the system. So I am going to show you how to do all of that here on these examples. So let's go ahead and make our way over to Desmos. So here's Desmos. And just like how we did with equations, we're just going to type in each inequality on its own line. So for example 1, we have y is less than or equal to x plus 1. Notice how Desmos does the shading and the solid and dashed lines and all of that for you. So that's really nice. For the second inequality, we have y is greater than or equal to x minus, x minus 3. The solution to the system is where the shaded regions overlap. So the purple area up here, this is where this is where the second line has solutions. The green part at the bottom is where the first inequality has solutions. But here in the middle, where the shaded regions overlap, that is where our solutions lie. So let's write that down on our notes. clicking on the wrong stuff. Okay. So I'm going to write that up here. Solutions are where the shaded regions, the shaded areas, overlap. You could also have solutions where the two lines intersect if both lines are solid lines. So I'm going to go back to Desmos. And on our notes, it says, is the ordered pair 3, 2 a solution of the system? So on line 3, I'm going to type in the ordered pair, 3, 2. And I'm going to put it in parentheses so that Desmos knows it's an ordered pair. So is this point right here in the area where the shaded regions overlap? Yes. So because this is in the point where the shaded regions overlap, it is a solution to the system. So we would say yes. It is where the shaded regions overlap. Go ahead and pause the video if needed to go ahead and copy all of that down. Remember, you need to be writing down everything that I'm writing down so that your notes are complete. All right, for example 2, we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to go over to Desmos. There we go. And I'm just going to delete everything that I have. And I'm going to type in the next inequality. So I'm going to have y is, less than or equal to 1/2. Again, to do a fraction, you just do 1 divided by 2. I'm clicking next to 1/2. That way I'm out of the fraction. X minus 2. I'm going to click on line 2, and I'm going to graph the second one. Here we have y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 3. So here I have my two inequalities. And again, your solutions are where the shaded regions overlap. And we want to know if the point 2, negative 2 is a solution to the system. So, what do you think? This is not a solution to the system because it's only in the red shaded area. It needs to be in both. So it needs to be where it's purple. So over here all the way to the right. So because it's not where the shaded regions overlap, it is not a solution to the system. It's a solution to the red one, but it's not a solution to both. So this one would be no. It is not where the shaded regions overlap. Go ahead and pause the video and try number 3. So for example 3, we have y is greater than negative 1. And then for my other inequality, we have y is less than or equal to negative x minus 5. And then we want to see if the ordered pair, negative 3, 1, if this is a solution to the system. So if you're having a hard time with your ordered pairs, remember you do need to have parentheses and you do need to have a comma. Otherwise, Desmos will not know that you are talking about an ordered pair. So is this ordered pair a solution to the system? No, it is not where the shaded regions overlap. If you're just writing yes or no, go back and fix your notes. You need to give the explanation. All right, go ahead and pause the video and try example 4. So on example 4, I have x is less than or equal to 4. And I have y is greater than 2x minus 2. So I'm just going to zoom out a little. There we go. Remember, your solutions are where the shaded regions overlap. And we want to know if the point 1, negative 2, if this is a solution to this system. And the answer is no, because it is not where the shaded regions overlap.